What is going on, guys? My name is Phamily Shucks and welcome back to another episode of Clash of Clans. This is episode 3 of our 3-star classroom, and today we are joined with Sup3r going to be attacking Flo with some GoHoWiWi. So let's go for a quick rundown of Flo's base. Now he ends up having all 4 of his Teslas inside this core. Now I would have recommended at least he have some giant bombs inside this core just to take out anything like straggling witches, wizards, or maybe weaken a little bit of hogs, and then he had his wizard towers nearby to clean up. But sadly he does not do that, and he ends up stacking his giant bombs all in these areas right here. It's a little strange because the way the pathing works of the hogs, it would not set off these giant bombs if not at the minimum set off 1 giant bomb, and that's obviously not enough to kill a pack of hogs. So the way he comes in at this is that if they were to come in here, they would go to the air defense because the distance to the mortar is far enough away so the hogs would ignore it, or I think that's far enough away. But essentially they would just set off 1, and if they were going to come from the top, the hogs would work their way around, and because they would come at a diagonal angle, and these are at a diagonal angle, the giant bombs do not get set off at all, and that's just really bad for Flo because if you can't kill a pack of hogs, they'll just end up 3-starring your base. So let's clean this up a little bit, and I think he was anticipating something like maybe GoWipe or GoWiWi or something like that to attack his base, and then he would just decimate their or the other person's troops just using the giant bombs right there, but not a good placement. So the way Sup3r decides to attack this base is that he places some loons at the top, takes out the cannon, and then the loons end up working their way towards the arch towers and getting the full CC lure. So he takes the CC all the way down here and he places his own kill squad and his heroes at this bottom corner to help take out the clan castle. Now I'm not quite sure if he does end up killing this trash ring, but he does place his golem. Now the golem has kind of a strange path to them, so when he places his golem right here, I think he wanted them to go at least into there, but because the closest building has been recognized by the golem as a mortar, the golem ends up going this path right here. But that would be its initial path, but luckily for Sup3r, he places down a jump spell right there, touches right enough on that ring and just enough for his kill squad, his heroes, and the golem to jump into this area and take out that arch queen right there. And the same thing goes for the barbarian king, because he is nearby, he would get taken out as well also. And that's basically when Sup3r decides to begin his attack. He places down a group of hogs up here on this top hand corner, and they just basically work their way around the base, like they kind of go in this direction, like they kind of come in, out, then back in. There is a pack of hogs that end up getting into this core, and the way he focuses his heal spells are, majority of them are inside this area right here. He has 2 right here, and then ends up having 3 right there in that general area. The good thing about this is I do not believe he creates a Venn diagram with his heal spells, which is a good thing, and it ends up getting maximum coverage all around the base, and just helping heal his hogs throughout this high DPS area. Like I mentioned previously, there are the Teslas there, which are going to do a great deal of DPS towards the hogs, and he places a good amount of heal spells in this area to heal them and not let them die. And then from then on, it's just simple cleanup all around the base. The hogs, there are some surviving hogs, and they're just gonna end up coming down here at the end and then just funneling around like that. So let's just jump into the replay of this attack by Sup3r. Do end up 3-starring all of their Town Hall 9s during this war, which is pretty nice. Does end up placing some loons at the top in order to take out that cannon, and then the loons are going to make their way towards the arch towers to take out maybe something, I'm not quite sure, but it does get the full clan castle lure, which is all that mattered. So the loons do not end up taking out anything except for that cannon, but he does get the clan castle, which is great mate. So it's generally not good to have free buildings like this on the outside because it just allows for easy pickings for the enemy, as well as easily getting that full clan castle lure and full clan castle kill without having a struggle. So keep your outside buildings tight to your base. So now he places down that golem. If you saw that initially, the golem targeted the mortar first because it was the closest building, but luckily he placed down that jump spell. So now the 2 packs of hogs go in, they're coming in at the top, and they're just going to make their way all around the base. The Teslas come out, high DPS, so he places down his heal spells, and that was basically the best, or the good, or maybe the best, I'm not quite sure. The best heal spell placements because they do not create a Venn diagram, and so they have maximum coverage of the entire base. So the hogs are just trucking their way around, killing all these defenses. He places down his cleanup crew on the backside, some 3 wizards right there, and basically from then it's game over. So you can see the giant bombs are getting set off. The initial takeout of the Arch Queen, there was some giant bombs, but the golem took them out, so it was very nice because it did not kill his wizards or witches. And then from then on, it's just simple cleanup from here. Game over for Flo. Unlike for Sup3r, it was the best attack of his life, and he ends up getting 3 stars this war, or not 3 stars, 6 stars is this war. So there we have it, a beautiful attack by Sup3r, and that is basically it for today. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.